What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to do a review of the 2017 BMW i3. This version right here is an electric car that also has the range extender you can see up front there. The range extender gives me a little bit of extra gas range. I'm going to take you guys out in the car today and tell you guys again why it's one of the best deals in the used market for an electric car right now. So this car is actually fully electric. So you'll see here it's plugged into the charger. I have a little charger right here. Pretty simple setup. Looks just like a regular gas door here. When you go ahead and click it, the charge door pops open again. You expose to that and you plug your charger in. And the car does have a range extender as well. I'll go into a little bit more detail on the range extender later. But this here is the charge port. It also has the ability to have fast charging. You'll see there with the bottom outlet. But right now I use the regular charger. It charges incredibly quickly. So super simple, just go over here, grab it, it'll switch to a white light, pull the charger out. And yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. Every day when you wake up, you'll have a full charge, not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and hop in the car. Just wanted to stop for a second while we're here going through the canyons and just go over some more parts of the interior of this. If anyone knows me, you know, I've had a bunch of fast cars, a bunch of race cars. And, you know, this car here is a comfortable car that really gives you that feeling of driving like a turbo car with that low-end acceleration. I know it's not anything fast. It's not, you know, your M3s, your M4s, any of that stuff. But, you know, it feels spirited. It feels fun. When you come out of a turn, you can hit the gas and it shoots out of the turn for a second. You know, obviously, you know, it falls off on its face up top, but it's a really fun car to drive. And, you know, it's one of the first things I noticed about driving the i3 this time. The first time I drove the i3 back in 2015, I couldn't get with it. The 1 foot driving, the car slowing down every time I let off the gas pedal, I didn't really like that. But now I understand that the real purpose of the i3 is just a fun city commuter car. And it, you know, it moves good. It's a fun car. And when you take it through some canyons, something like this, you can see that the car definitely has that BMW heritage in it. Again, with the interior here, you'll see I do have the leather interior, so I have full leather all the way through. I have the sunroofs. You know, this, again, it's a fully loaded car. One of the big purposes of the i3 is that the car is really sustainable. They use sustainable materials all through the car. You can see, you know, a lot of interesting materials and a lot of different materials throughout the car. You know, with a kid, I wanted to make sure I had the leather seats. I wanted to make sure that I was really able to clean these seats well and that they'd be easy to take care of. So I did go for the leather. I went for the full Terra package, but, you know, any of the packages are super nice. Just make sure you get the high quality screen. The other screen I think is trash. I really like to have the best technology in the car. You can definitely skip on the driver aids such as the driver assist, the steering assist and all that stuff, the thing where it slows down, speeds up. It's really trash for BMW. It's like Tesla's leaps and bounds above any of these car companies. But I definitely recommend getting the frontal collision warning, all that type of stuff. The car does do a good job making sure that it won't run into something, and it will apply braking if you're about to have a front-end collision or something like that. So I definitely recommend getting that feature for your car. So honestly, this is a really beautiful drive here, coming down through the canyons in California. I mean, it's one of the best parts about being out here. So I'm going to stop over here, and I'm going to do the outdoor portion, get you guys a couple shots of the car, let you guys see what the outside of the car looks like again. And, I mean, just a really beautiful drive here. Really beautiful drive, fun car to drive. So I'm going to try not to get the car too dirty pulling in here. I think I found a good location for myself to hop out and give us the rundown on this i3. All right, guys, so here it is. So it's kind of what we keep calling the Oreo package here. And honestly, I feel like with this BMW wheel selection, the car actually does look pretty good. This is the trunk area. It's really not huge. You have a front trunk on the car as well. It's a cool little hatch area. You know, I think the car is really set up just for city driving, running around. It's a nice little area. I like to sit in here, hang out for a second. The seats do go down on it. so that makes things a little bit more spacious. But you're not going to be carrying a lot of stuff in this car. Not going to carry all the kids' soccer equipment, all the football equipment. It's just a very basic trunk, very basic front trunk, and you know, nice little area here though. So right here, guys, you can see what it looks like with the doors open on the BMW i3. You know, it's pretty cool. I love the little suicide coach door setup. One thing you will notice though is if you do get stuck in between here, you're kind of playing this game of being trapped between the two doors with a car next to you. So that can be a little bit annoying if you're parked next to somewhere, if you live in a kind of apartment complex or something where you have cars parked next to you. Again, I do have the Terra package here, so you see all the leather throughout here, premium sound. This is the larger screen that I was talking about. The graphics look way better on this screen. It just is a quality screen. Even if you don't get Apple CarPlay with the car, I really think this screen just looks a lot better. You'll notice here at the top, the two sunroofs again. So there's two sun shades there, but it is one sunroof. So when you go to open the sunroof, it will be a single sheet of glass that goes back, but you're able to open or close the visors on either side here. So that was one thing I didn't realize when I was getting the car, but you know, it's pretty cool. Each person gets to pick if they want sun or not, and that is kind of nice on a hot day like today. One of the annoying things that I brought up was that the car does not roll down the rear window. So if you have like a kid or you have child seats in the back here, it is kind of annoying that the rear window does not roll down, but you know, it is what it is. There's also no vents in the back, so the back can be a little bit cramped, I imagine, if the kid gets a little bit bigger. But for right now, you know, it works for me, and it probably works for a lot of parents. Next, we'll go ahead and go on to check out the front trunk area. There's a button right here. I click the button. So one other cool thing about owning a BMW, or really most of these European cars that have a lot of you know, electronics on the cars, that you're able to code the car. So I had the car coded. If you have an older model of this car, you can have it coded to reveal the full gas tank for you. You'll see here when I hold down my buttons, I'm able to roll down the windows, open the sunroof and things like that, just with the key of the car. So there's kind of like some cool features of the coding of the car. But you know, a lot of people with these cars like to code them, and those are just like some little things you can do. Again, if I actually hold the lock button here, the car windows will roll up and the sunroof will close. So just, you know, some little cool features that you have there with the BMW. Again, I really think that this is one of the best deals on the used car market. You know, I got mine for about $20,000. I've seen guys who are getting the cars for like, you know, in the teens there without the range extender. It's a really good deal on an electric car. I definitely recommend it being something you guys check out if you guys are interested in getting an electric car and saving money on your fuel. This was a cool little stop location. I think I'm gonna continue the drive on over here to Neptunes Net. All right, we made it to Neptunes Net. And of course the line is extremely long. So we made it back. You know, the i3 was a lot of fun to drive. It's been a great car the whole time I've owned it. The maintenance has been non-existent, nothing wrong with the car at all. It's just one of those cars I would definitely recommend as a used car buy. I could not possibly recommend this car brand new. Again, I think the MSRP on this car was like 63,000, something like that. So for that price, you definitely need to go buy the Tesla Model 3. But if you're buying this car in the used market, it's a great car, it's a fun car, it's a great drive, and it's definitely something I recommend. If you like this video, like and subscribe down below. And I think the next car I'm gonna do is gonna be the Tesla Model 3. So I'll have some, you know, have the Tesla Model 3 for you guys. Maybe we'll do the i8 after that or something like that. And you know, let me know what cars you guys are interested in seeing me do down below. Definitely gonna start doing some race cars and things like that a little bit later on, but you know, for now, this is the BMW i3. Again, it's a great buy. Enjoy it. Make sure you get one under warranty in case there are any issues with the range extender. And save some money.